Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be going over the GTA weekly update from December 29th to January 4th. Anyways, let's get started. So always starting off with the new content, we have a new bike called the Western Power Surge, which is $1.6 billion basically, and is a fully electric bike, and it is the only fully electric bike in GTA Online. And moving on to the podium car, we have the Truffaut Adder, which used to be a really good supercar, used to be the fastest car in the game, but now it's pretty old and lots of the other supercars are now faster than it. For the prize ride, we have the Bravado Gauntlet Hellfire, and this requires you to place top 3 for 3 days in a row in a Pursuit Series race. I also kind of would recommend you do this because this is actually a pretty fast car, it's got decent customization, and it's just a great car in general. For luxury autos, we have the Procian GP1 and the new Western Power Surge. For Simians, we have the Camacho, the Fudo GTX, the Brawler, the Dubsta 6x6, and the Outlaw. We have 30% off all of the hangers, which also I'm about to get to something about the hangers this week as well. We also have double money and RP on the hangers sell missions, which now is actually probably worth doing it this week because they just buffed it by 3 times the amount of the crates in this update, and this weekly update they made it double money now, so it's basically 6 times money. And yesterday I actually did a little bit of this. I made like around $700,000 yesterday by doing these hanger submissions, which are actually very nice. Moving on to vehicle discounts, we have 30% off the GP1. This car has an exclusive interior and has some pretty decent customization. This is actually a pretty good car. We have 30% off the Grotti Stinger, which I guess is a cool discount as well. We have 30% off the Fudo GTX. We also have 30% off the Dominator GTX. There's so many variants of the Dominator, but I think this is personally one of the best variants, but they still could add a better Mustang to the game, let's be real. We have 30% off the Canis Kamako. It is just insane how it is 30% off. You're only paying $241,000 for like the second best offering car in the game. This is just such a great deal. If you don't have it already, I would definitely invest in buying one of these, 100%. We have 30% off the trophy truck, which is similar to the Kamako. This has some better performance and some worse performance depending on the track, but this is still a great car and a great price discounted. We have 30% off the Pyro, which this is actually the fastest plane in the game currently, and this is actually has homing missiles and all that. It's like, you can almost say it's like a laser, like a Hydra, but it just doesn't have the explosive cannon, but this is actually a really, really good plane. We have 30% off the Volatile. This is the second biggest plane in the game, and I mean, it's not really worth buying. If you have a bunch of money to spend, then sure, go ahead, but I don't think I'd ever see myself buying this. We have 30% off the Blazer Aqua, and as you can see in this picture here, you can actually click something depending on your certain platform. You can actually make these tires go up and it can drive on the water. And after you buy this vehicle, you can't actually sell it, which kind of sucks, but it's still actually kind of a unique kind of vehicle. And 30% off the Rogue. Also, being $840,000 on sale, I actually think this is a pretty good deal. Very good deal for this plane. So if you're looking for your first kind of fighter jet or fighter plane, I would also kind of go for this. And lastly, on the Warstock website, we have 30% off the Dubsta 6x6. This car looks like it would be a really good off-roading car, and it would have lots of good grip. It's good at climbing, but when it comes actually to the corners and turning and all that, it's actually not the greatest. You have to be careful because the back end could actually spin out pretty easily. This is still actually a really good price for only $174,000. That's a great price for this car, for this truck. And the last vehicle discount for this week is the Howard NX25 at $682,000. This is actually a pretty decent plane at this price. It's actually very fun to fly around. It's pretty responsive and it's really good. It's a really good plane just in general. Great plane, great price. And also, before we hop on to some of the job bonuses, I want to just point out here the NS 300R is actually missing now from the Legendary Motorsport website and will be returning at some point. We have double money and double RP on the contact missions from Ron. And lastly, we have double money and double RP on the drop zone adversary mode. I will be leaving a lot of miscellaneous information and other parts of this weekly update in the description, so make sure you check that out. Anyways, that's all I got for today. Thank you so much for watching. please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.